They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the gun on 3rd down. Hogan, complete. He finds Brain. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Detroit! 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 1st and 10, Hogan. And he's caught by the former Gator Antonio Callaway. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Throwing on 1st down, Hogan. And he whips that one incomplete there. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Throwing again, Hogan. And Callaway taking it in left side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards through the air and a first down. Operating from the gun, Hogan. Now he's got it. Now the ball comes loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the hold on special teams backs them up all the way inside the 15 to start. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Whether it's what we call an even front or an odd front, and an odd front's real easy to figure out. If that guy is lined up over the nose of the center, typically that's an odd front defense. Odd number of people, meaning 3-4 versus the 4-3, which is an even front. You've got to control those guys in the middle. Whether it's the nose or the 2 defensive tackles in a 4-man front, if those guys can't get moved, you cannot run the ball in the middle of the field. And in that play, they were able to actually take care of business.
And they'll go ground game here in the tailback. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of 1. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively. And it'll be 4th down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. So we're changing possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. Hogan. That's complete over the middle to Callaway. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. On 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
From the gun, Hogan. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The Browns on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8. They're going to look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now in punt formation, but as we've seen, that's no guarantee he'll punt the football. Oh, it's a wobbler here. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Back now in Tampa. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. All right, now look at 56. Look at 56.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now Hogan. And his throw is incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 19. Operating from the gun, Hogan. And he comes back with one complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll return it from the 6. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Leopard! Leopard! Detroit! Detroit!
From the shotgun now, here's an inside hit. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, add that play to his resume reel because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration, and throw people for losses.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. He finds an opening past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. In on the stop, Vernon Hargreaves.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. Hugh Jackson rolls the dice, but it doesn't work for him. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Well, with the score where it's at, a field goal essentially doesn't do them much good here. A touchdown, though, and they're really in business.
Yeah, exactly right, because taking over the ball in this type of field position, all right, they feel good about what the defense just did. If you're
and he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The Bucs on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. From the gun, Hogan. Uncorks one for Davis. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. And the Browns getting set to go. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond. Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation. I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that. Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball. Right back to him on 1st down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. And they'll run it here. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough, and it'll be fourth down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Gone.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Frank Clark in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. A fourth quarter score, meanwhile, from Kansas City. The Chiefs have added on. They're pulling away in that one. A victory there would mean they're 6th on the year.
Leopard.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Hurry up, here we go. 56. Go.
To throw again. Hogan. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Green 39. Green 39.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On first down, Hogan. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. On first and 10, Hogan. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll come out in the pistol. Operating from the gun, Hogan. And this one incomplete. Well, apparently taking a knee is not in vogue. They're not able to add another touchdown on. And now the ball game is over. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So for the Buccaneers, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.